So last live stream, I said something that I didn't think would be too controversial, but apparently it was controversial, which is like, of course, right? It's kind of on brand for me at this point. I said I don't watch other hip hop YouTubers. Now, I'm not saying I don't watch anything hip hop related on YouTube, but like I don't watch other content creators like myself. Like it's not something typically I do. If I do watch hip hop media on YouTube, it's an interview, like it's on Vlad TV, it's on Say Cheese, Cam Capone. Sometimes No Jumper has stuff that I like. Other times No Jumper is just like a bunch of gang stuff, which I don't care about. But like I don't watch like other YouTubers talking about hip hop. I don't. And I don't think it's intentional. Like I remember a hip hop artist saying, he was a rapper. He was saying, I don't listen to other rap music because I don't want to copy. I don't want to accidentally start copying someone else's style. I don't want to accidentally pick up other stuff from them. For me and YouTubers, other YouTubers, I don't think it's that. I just think there's a lack of interest. I'm just not interested in watching it. Now, if your channel is like documentary style, like a Luesta, like Trap Lord Ross, like What's the Dirt, like if it's documentary style, chances are I'll watch it because I do enjoy documentaries. I enjoy nature documentaries, you know, Planet Earth. Like I enjoy all types of documentaries, not just hip hop. So if your channel's like documentary style, I'll probably end up watching it. And it makes for good reactions from my live stream. But in terms of just like people in front of a camera reporting on the news or reporting on hip hop, I don't watch that, which is strange, right? Because that's kind of what my channel is. But I think if I were to think into like, why is that, right? Why don't I watch it? It's not an intentional decision, but if I were to really sit and think about why, I think it's just redundant. And in the hip hop space today, especially post Kendrick Lamar, Drake beef, you know, you got hip hop before that and you got hip hop after that, like the birth of Jesus Christ. You got BC and you got AD, right? So we're in the AD period. In the time immediately after the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, a lot of the hip hop YouTuber space has become an echo chamber. People have become radicalized. It's become like an echo chamber. An environment in which a person only encounters beliefs or opinions that coincide with their own, so that their existing views are reinforced and alternative ideas are not considered. So it's gotten like this in the hip hop space. It's been like this, but it's gotten worse. And just in the broader American culture, the culture, it's like that politically. Like people are not really engaging with ideas that conflict with their own. Like people just cannot handle that. Not just in hip hop, but in terms of just sociopolitics in general, but especially in the hip hop sphere today. For me, like I understand why you guys would be into that type of stuff. Like you guys, meaning the viewer, you might have and obviously us as YouTubers, we all cover the same topics, right? Something happens, a good album drops, a popular album drops, we're going to talk about it. Something happens, someone says something in an interview that's controversial, we're all going to talk about it. That's normal. I'm just not interested in hearing 5 different people, 10 different people regurgitate the same opinion with very slight variations on it. Like I'm just not into that. And then this is me if I'm just really thinking about trying to nitpick, like why don't I watch other hip hop YouTubers? I just feel like a lot of it is redundant. A lot of it is an echo chamber. Obviously on YouTube, as creators, we are incentivized to create content that the audience agrees with. Think about the last time you watched a video from a content creator you like that a bunch of viewers didn't agree with. Chances are that creator never made another YouTube video like that again. Like you get dislikes. I don't think dislikes kind of gets you in the algorithm, but people are less likely to like the video, which means they're less likely to share it, which punishes you in the algorithm. That right there aids the echo chamber I'm talking about. Like we are incentivized to present you confirmation bias. So we're in a space where like a bunch of creators are doing that. And I mean, they're making a lot of money. You know, some guys who have like 1 million plus subscribers or even like 300,000 plus subscribers on YouTube, if they can get like 100,000 views per video, you're talking about like 100,000 views, you're probably talking about like $2,000 is 100,000 views. If you're making $2,000, if you can get 100,000 views every video, right? And you know as creators, we know what our hot topics are. We know which topics the audience is gonna like. I mean, shit on Drake, praise Kendrick Lamar, shit on anybody that's talking bad about Kendrick Lamar, shit on anybody that's talking good about Drake. The audience is going to overwhelmingly agree with this. You guys are going to like the video. You guys are going to share it. So we're just going to keep creating content like this. Like, so if I'm a creator and I know I can get 100,000 views on a video, 100,000 views, we'll say roughly it's $2,000. It might be less, it might be like 1,000, something like that. If you can do that, why would you ever create a video that's even slightly controversial? Now you're risking that money. Instead of 100,000 views, we might get 20,000 views. So now you just wasted time that you could have spent making a video that you knew was going to get 100,000. Man, I should have just made a video where I was just shitting on academics. I should have just made a video where I was just slandering Drake. Or I should have made a video where I was covering someone slandering Drake and slandering them, or you know what I mean? So I just say all this to say this is like the hip hop space is an echo chamber. This is really why I guess if I really were to think about it, I don't watch a lot of different content, like a lot of hip hop YouTubers, unless they're doing interviews or unless they're doing like a documentary style. In my last live stream, I said I've actually never watched, because people always recommend FD Signifier, and I was like, I've never watched a video by him. And they're like, people are like, nah, no way. And then I went on his channel and I looked at his videos just to see, and I was like, oh, this guy is really popular. He has like 6-7 million views on some videos. So it made sense. This is a guy that probably everyone watching this video watches FD Signifier. So I said I never watched one of his videos. We'll react to one in the future. But then someone actually clipped one of his videos and sent it to me. Like, oh, here, okay, here. I know his videos are long. Here's a small clip. I think you'll like this. It was a clip where he was saying something like, if Drake is your favorite rapper, you're a loser. And for me, obviously, this is something that, who is going to speak out against this? The popular thing is to slander Drake. Like, no one's going to speak out against this. Like, this is a video, and I don't know the whole context. So if I'm out of context, slander me in the comments. But just from this clip, the guy clipped it for me. He was saying something like, yo, if Drake is your favorite rapper, if he's ever been your favorite rapper, you're probably a loser, right? No one's really going to disagree with that, right? Because this is a popular thing to do. And we're all in our echo chambers. People are just going to cheer this on in the comments. But for me, I wouldn't agree with that. I mean, stop lying. There are some of y'all who are watching who used to like Drake's music. Are you a loser for having liked Drake music? It's like a thing in the rock community too, where there are people are like, yo, if you like Creed, the band Creed, which I like Creed. They say that a hero can save us. I like Creed, but it's like almost ironic. It's irony a bit, like, or I don't know if irony is the right term. It's satire. If you like Creed, like something's wrong with you, right? So people do this in other music genres, but I think it's more ironic there. I think when like FD Signifier says something like, yo, if Drake is your favorite rapper, you're a loser, people actually believe that. I don't know if he was being ironic. Okay, I don't know the context of the video. I would just say, I disagree with that. But this is just, it's like the echo chamber I was talking about. There's gonna be no blowback by saying you're a loser if you like Drake's music. Or if he's your favorite rapper, or if you relate to him. Now, y'all know me on my channel, there's a no love lost between me and Drake. Y'all used to like Drake's music. Stop fucking lying. I've never liked this. He's got like specific albums and songs that I like, but I've always spoken out against Drake's music. Everything Kendrick Lamar said in the beef, most things, I won't say everything. Most things Kendrick said about Drake and the beef has, one, already been said. Two, the information has already been out there. All this stuff, like Kendrick Lamar didn't present anything new in his diss records to Drake. But somehow, post Kendrick beef, everyone is now finally understanding what some of us have been understanding and been saying. Like when Drake dropped the Teenage Fever song and then Georgia dropped the Teenage Fantasy, and Georgia's talking about like how she's dating this guy and she's in high school, and then Drake is like the two songs almost coincide with each other. Drake's is called Teenage Fever, Georgia's just called Teenage Fantasy. When people like me back then are pointing this out, it's on deaf ears, right? It's not but nowadays it's not controversial to say bad things about Drake. It's easier, it's convenient. Echo chamber, it's confirmation bias, and it's the cool thing to say. But I would never go as far to say like if Drake was your favorite rapper, if you relate to Drake, which again, my main critique on Drake is not even that the music sucks. My main critique is I don't relate to anything he talks about like that, to be honest. And I think that's the point FD Signifier was making. Like if you relate to his music, you're a loser. I wouldn't even go so far as to say that as someone who's never related to his music. And that's always been my main critique on Drake. You're not a loser if Drake is your favorite rapper. But this is not the popular thing to say. But as I started to look into like the hip hop YouTuber thing more, because even like with the Company Man, right? I remember someone posted in the comments, oh, Company Man shouted you out in one of his videos. I was like, Company Man, let's go. You know, because I'm thinking Company Man, do, 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 do. Yeah, there's a whole nother YouTuber who I watch regularly called Company Man. Like I thought there was this Company Man. There's no shade. I thought it was this company. I've been watching his videos for years, and I remember I even spoke to the other Company Man, the hip hop company. Justine is his name. I spoke to him, and I remember I was like, "Yo, I've been watching your videos for years, bro. Like, why? How are you even on my channel commenting? It's crazy." I'm thinking it's this Company Man that do the beat. This Company Man does business marketing, like comparisons. You know, I got a degree in business and all this other shit. So I like this type of content. I mistook the other company. I'm telling Justine, like, y'all been watching your videos for years. I'm thinking it's him. I know it's probably unbelievable to some to be in this space and not know who Justine Hunte is, but I don't watch this type of stuff. Now, after I learned that Justine Company Man, because the other Company Man is called who is the Company Man? Is it him? This is Company Man. Who is the? Okay, so Justine Hunte is the Company Man. This is Company Man. So when I say the, I'm referring to Justine. I'm talking to the Company Man, thinking it's Company Man. And I'm like, yo. And then when I finally go on his channel, I'm like, oh, this ain't Company Man. This is the Company Man. And I know after, the Company Man, I see him in the comments. People are saying, okay, he's in your comment. I'm like, okay, let me go watch some of his videos. I watch some of his videos. Cool, great channel. I know it's unbelievable to some people that I don't know. Like, I've never watched. I know the Company Man. He used to have to research, write for Hip Hop DX, and there's like a video essays and all this stuff. I had just never seen it. I saw my first The Company Man video after I saw him giving our channel support, salute. But I just say this to say, that's how unaware of other hip hop YouTubers I am. The biggest guys in the space, which are apparently FD Signifier and The Company Man. I still have not seen the FD Signifier video. I've only seen the clip. And then The Company Man, I'd only seen his video because I saw him in the comments and everyone knows who this guy is. And I'm like, but I guess I don't watch this. And video essays, I definitely don't watch. And someone asked me like, what? Because I watch a lot of gaming. When I do watch YouTube, I'm watching nature stuff, like planets, Earth, like type National Geographic. The History Channel, I really like the History. The History Channel has a great YouTube. I was just watching something on the Panama Canal and the Lock Canal system. It's crazy the amount of engineering that goes into that. I watch people camping with Steve. I watch people living in their cars, living that van life. Or if I do watch hip hop, it's like interviews or it's like documentary style. Now I finally understand. This is why when I say certain stuff, I'll be out the loop. Yeah, I'm sorry. And then I don't even have a lot of time to watch YouTube in general. Like I'm doing other stuff in life. So the times that I do get a chance to watch YouTube, it's very rare that not even rare. I'm never just sitting watching other content creators. Now, if I see somebody supporting the channel, like The Company Man, I will go and like, okay, let me see what he's been up to, find a video that seems interesting, click on it, watch it, leave a comment. I'll do that because they support and, salute. Now I kind of understand when I say certain stuff, people are like, this is why when I say stuff, it stands out. I'm not like in this common, I guess you could say the culture. I'm not like in this culture of hip hop YouTube where I understand what's going on. Like you guys have said before, I'm not on code. So like everything everyone else is saying, like I'm not like kind of following and building off of it. And like that, I don't have that common understanding about certain things that they do. And that's why when I say certain stuff that I don't think it's like how I started the video. I say something like, I didn't think it was going to be controversial, but it was controversial. Now I understand. That's why when I say certain stuff that I don't think is controversial, it is controversial because people who are watching it are watching all this other stuff that kind of connects. And then my opinion is just an anomaly. It's just way over here. Like, bro, what are you talking about? And now I understand why people say you're not on code. Like, what? Bro, yeah, y'all have watched like 6, 7 other videos on this topic. And then here I come with some whole other stuff. And I'm not, I get it. And there's times where I'm in the videos where I'll say something and then people will respond in the comments, well, that's not true because so-and-so said, in the words of Snoop Dogg,
this nigga said this. Man, I don't give a fuck about what that nigga said, man.
This is my opinion. It's just my opinion. And it also explains why, like, you see like circular reasoning in the YouTube hip hop culture. Okay, so yeah, that's all I gotta say. Don't be afraid to watch content that you disagree with. I'm not just talking about hip hop YouTube, just in general. This is something that's plagued the hip hop YouTube post Kendrick and Drake beef. But like, don't start watching certain channels and becoming radicalized because it just makes you seem not smart. You don't want to become radicalized anywhere. You want to maintain like some semblance of reason and logic. I feel like I've been talking for about 20 minutes, so I think we'll end it there. Who is your favorite hip hop YouTuber? See, when I do my live streams, I'll be reacting to stuff. So I think it'll be good for me to like branch out and see what's going on in the culture. It would be good for me to branch out because I just be reacting to Luesta and, you know, same couple people, but they be documentary style. Who y'all favorite hip hop YouTuber? Oh yeah, and I was also gonna say like the hip hop YouTube space. And correct me if I'm wrong. It's like devolving into like it's almost becoming an attack vector to just attack people who have different opinions, and it's really all this is just coming from. I think this is all fallout from the Kendrick and Drake beef. I don't know if this part will blow over. There's going to be certain stuff that blows over. It's not even relevant. I was going to say a year from now, but it's almost been a year since the beef, and it's still not over. But now there's people in Discords. They're creating Discords, like these little chat rooms, and they're just mobbing together to attack. Like they're being used as an attack force. Like, don't become radicalized out here. These are just, it's YouTube, their opinions. Don't be afraid to watch videos, not just hip hop, all videos where the person has differing opinions. Another thing that I watch on YouTube is debates. I watch a lot of debates. When I do watch political channels, I watch the Young Turks, and I'll also watch Charlie Kirk. And then I'll also, how can you watch Charlie Kirk? He's a Nazi. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't agree with everything he says, but I like to hear what other people are thinking. How could you watch something that you don't agree with? I know it's crazy, right? What a concept. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Be sure to subscribe if you've made it this far. Just listen to me ramble. Y'all appreciate that. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.